Buckle up, everybody. Oh, keep rolling. For the Jaguar Rebrand. First off, there's been tons of shock value around this rebrand because it's not exactly what we all expected. Of course, that should lead us to ask, why? Well, first off, since we associate them as an English company, that's not really the case. They were bought by Ford in 1990 and then sold to Tata Motors in 2008, which is an Indian company. So while our Eurocentric view of what Jaguar ought to be looks like this, in Indian formal gatherings, they look more like this. That's a first clue into this visual. And yes, Jaguar has a published commitment to have all their vehicles be electric by the year 2025. For those of you keeping track, that's less than 2 months away, which isn't necessarily a differentiator in the auto industry, but it is something to keep in mind. And then it's important to think about the market and the budding brand strategy that Jaguar is sort of teasing us with. With more than 100 car brands in the world, capturing just 1% of an audience puts you above average in your competitor space. That means a car brand like Jaguar can niche down as small as 1% of a market, capture that 1%, and they're going to be doing better than they probably are currently doing. So instead of targeting the same demographic that every single car brand does, this is in fact a new era for the brand. So, yep, they are challenging our masculinity, what the view of Jaguar and this sort of dreary, rainy, brick cobbled road in England ought to be, and honestly throwing Daniel Craig out the window. Although he would have looked really good behind an image of that new logo. I mean, that capital G in the middle is so good. But honestly, who cares? Let's let big brands differentiate a little bit. Let's have some diversity in who we're making messaging for. And hopefully, Jaguar can make the process of traveling from point A to point B in a metal box a little less boring.